God bless you guys. This is Sean here from Faith Brings Change. I just want to come on here and I need to ask a question from you guys. If there's any of you guys out here who are kind of tech or anything like technology based or understand science and everything, could you tell me, just post in the comment section maybe, because I'm doing research for my book and these parables God has shown me about how they're going to be tinkering with time and stuff and the Antichrist, and this has to do with black holes and Revelation 9, but what do you call the ring where there's a ring and there's another ring inside of it and they're like spinning rotator rings? There's got to be a name for it, an accurate, I want to get a scientific name, the proper name for it, so I can look it up and study it, because it's what I saw in a vision. And you know, you see that spring in a ring within a ring and it rotates around the other and it opens a black hole or does something. I don't know, portal, but God just showed me some stuff, and it's related to this, and he showed me the character Star Fox and Marty McFly, and he was showing me how that Star Fox character they created, it was kind of an innovated form of esoteric form of Marty McFly from Back to the Future, and how anytime you want to deal with time, you got to deal with space, and that has to do with the stars and everything. Star technology, Star Fox, and they even played, sure enough, in this Starlink to Atlas video game of Star Fox. You listen to the theme, it sounds just like Marty McFly's Back to the Future theme. So clearly they were making a connection, and the guy that does the voice of Star Fox, he even sounds like Marty McFly. And who played Marty McFly? Michael J. Fox. I saw Star Fox come in as like an intergalactic bounty hunter, and he was dressed though in a Western attire, a duster. He came into a saloon, you know, and almost to pick a fight, and he had that Marty McFly attitude, that you know, that very arrogant, kind of useful attitude, and it was a spirit of a demon Star Fox representing, and Yeshua talked about foxes have holes and birds of the air have nests, and how he showed me how it's the Star Fox's hole is a black hole, this demon that comes out of that to give them alien technology. In the game Starlink, he is even shown to be helping the humans, to be saving them. So an alien race makes contact with the human race to save them from the bad aliens. And again, this is a deception. I don't want to go into all that, but this is related to after the 3.5 years of the tribulation. We go through those, and they're going to lie and say, whatever came and got us, we got out of here, because we're going to go through 3.5 years of tribulation. Yeshua told me to my face, but the people that were walking holy, he'd lead out of their houses, they would be safe, basically. And he would lead out of their houses, they would be safe, but after, in a matter of a week or so, he'll come get his people. But the people that are not, like Samson, they're in sin, they're going to be killed for the Lord, and they're going to die and be raised up 3 days. And after their death, he'll come 3 days later and raise us all up together, you know, and we'll be with the Lord. But, you know, they're going to say that aliens did this, and there's good aliens and bad aliens, and they're the good aliens, and so extraterrestrials, you know. But I know this is crazy. You can't imagine this stuff happening, but they're gonna claim it in a very sophisticated, low-key kind of a way. And you know, leak out the Area 51 and a lot of those secrets, which are demons they're working with. And so I need to understand all this, guys, with you. I mentioned, what did I mention? I mentioned about Star Fox. I mentioned about that Yeshua called King Herod. Yeshua called King Herod a fox. And King Herod was saying, basically, he saw Yeshua's star in the east. This is where you get Star Fox, and he wanted to destroy him. And so Star Fox is for that spirit of that demon that was in Herod that wanted to persecute and bring down the stars. And they make him like a hero. And, you know, he comes out of a black hole. He comes from the darkness. And so I need to understand that spinning rotator ring, guys. So if you can just share that with me, that would be great. I'm getting these things for you all. God has shown me. God's shown me some of this stuff is just ancient history. And this bird called Bowie also, God has shown me we're going to create another character parabolically for to represent Bowie, the spirit of rebellion, because Bowie was named after a hunting knife, and David Bowie got into music. He became a musician because he said he wanted to be rebellious, and he taught the youth of this generation to be rebellious. He taught the people who wrote Back to the Future to be prideful. So their character, Marty McFly, was inspired, God showed me, by David Bowie. It was a spirit of a demon, a bird called Bowie. Bowie means hunting knife, hunting for our precious life, basically. And so I'm going to create a character called, a bird called Bowie. And the same guy, David Bowie, he played Nikola Tesla. And I'm going to combine with that. Nikola Tesla believed with his technology, he was having visions. He believed he could make contact with extraterrestrials. This is, again, this evil science they're doing. And so, I'm combining elements of history and marrying them with these kind of esoteric genres to create a parable to show you what happened in the past, basically. So Yeshua would tell a parable, and he would tell what it means. And this is what it means, that they were playing with alien technology in the past, And it all relates to the Bible and them tinkering with space and time and trying to bring down the stars of God. And Satan being behind all this. And so anyways, guys, if you could tell me, post it in the comment section what that spinning rotator ring, you've seen it in the movie Hellboy and other movies, that spinning rotator ring, that spins around and there's a ring within it, If you could just explain what that is to me, I would greatly appreciate it, because there's parables in the Bible that are related to the cross, the crucifixion, different things that God showed me, and just different things. You're just not going to be able to understand it right now. It's something that, God is trying to, he's explaining to me as I go along. But if you could tell me what that means, I would be so grateful, guys. I love you guys. Until next time, shalom.